I like my trading to be very simple, so for that reason I'll use OctaTrader. Now OctaTrader is more simpler than TradingView. Yes, because TradingView, you need TradingView to analyze the market and you need MT5 to execute the trade. But in OctaTrader, you can analyze and at the same time execute the trade. Everything is available here. So first thing first, these are assets. You choose these assets you want. I hope you all know how to access these places. So you should know that one already. So that's not what I want to talk about. Once you get here, choose any of the assets you want to trade. So let's assume I'm choosing Euro USD. Now once you click Euro USD, it's going to take you to this place. So what you're looking for is how to get those lines and the rest of the thing. So what I'm going to show you now, if you click this particular place, it will bring out the line. If you click this other place, it will bring out the indicators. If you click this particular place, it will show you different time frame. If you click here, it's going to change different assets. Let's work with that for now. So let me start with what is your major concern, the lines. So as I'm clicking this particular place now, you can see the varieties of line. This is horizontal line, this is arrow, this extended line, this is a trend line to mark trend line. Then this is path, if you want to draw different path. This is parallel line, this is horizontal that is facing this side. This particular one start from end to end, but this one start from where you stop and go this side to the end. This is text if you want to write something on the chart. This is rectangle, this is circle, this is ellipse, and the rest. This is Fibonacci. Under it you're going to see long position and short. Let me take it there. I want to go down now so you can see it for yourself. So look at it here. We have long position and short position. These are things you need on TradingView to analyze the market, but you have them here on OctaTrader. This is the major reason I like using Octa to trade, OctaTrader app. So now, why I do not stop people from using MT5 is because everyone has their choice, and Octa say you can use MT5. So then, but me, I like simplicity. So all those things are here. So now, what do you want? You need lines. So let me start with horizontal lines. So I click the horizontal line and take it to a point I want it to be. Let me keep it at a point of interest, where psychological level that this market that is moving here might possibly stop. So I'll keep it there. That's line. So let me take another horizontal line. See, I'm now taking the same line again. So I'm taking it this time around. I want to keep it here. Now why I'm keeping it there, I'm not actually analyzing market now, I'm just showing you those lines. You will know what to do. So that is it. So let's assume I want to draw a trend line. Okay, now why I'm shifting is because I want to have a place I can draw a trend line. So now this is a trend line here, so I'll pick it. So imagine if I wanted to roll this line like this. I take this cursor to this place, I touch it and I roll it. Can you see this trend line rolling there? I'm not yet to perfect it, but I'm just showing you can get that line. Then you can increase the size. As I touch it, look at this particular place. You see this place, this color, you can change the color, you can delete, you can lock it. So right now what I want to do is I want to change the size. I want to make it bigger so you can see. So I make it 4 times bigger. Trust you can see now. That's on trend line. So the next thing is that I'll still go back there and pick Fibonacci, this place, and pick Fibonacci. I want to use Fibonacci, although I don't have a good reason to use Fibonacci here. So I'll click there and scroll down and pick Fibonacci and come here and drop it and push it up to this place, and you can see that the market respect that Fibonacci levels and react to that. I'm just showing you how to use it. So Fibonacci is there, you can use it. All of these things are what you're looking for on TradingView. Then that being said, then another thing we need to look at is long position and short position. This is a rectangle. Let's assume you want to draw a rectangle. Like, let's assume you want to draw this particular order block. Let's assume you want to draw this particular order block here. Let's just assume that that's what you want to draw, because that's what this market actually respects. assume you want to draw this order block. So you can definitely get it. You can get it like that. So that's a rectangle that you can use and draw if you want to draw it. That's a rectangle if you wanted to draw that order block. Let's use that as an example. Now another thing is to still come back there and pick long position. So I pick long position now, and I'm telling him from this place I want you to long. You can see the long position is there. Then this is where you can see everything is barely here. So it's you that do not know how to access it. Everything is there, so you can see it now. So that is it. The same thing with the short position, so that this video will not be too long. That's why I have to do it that way, so you can have a better understanding on it. So all those things, all those things you're looking for on how to access those lines, trading view, all those things you're looking for on trading view. Even the indicators are here. Maybe let me just open and show you. This is where I told you the indicators are good. So if you touch here, you're going to see different kinds of indicators, all available from Octa. This is where I touch. You're going to see different types of indicator. Those ones that are available with Octa, so you can use it if you want to use it. I trust it's clear with what I just explained to you. So watch the video carefully and go practice it. If you want to change this asset, you just click this particular place, it will change it. Now let me also show you guys something before I leave. Now if you want to see calendar, this is another thing. You want to see if there's any news, any major news, you click this calendar. You see where you have calendar here, you click calendar there. You're going to see if there's high impact news. Like today there was high impact news, 25th. Today there was high impact news by 3 p.m. You can see it now. So that is it. I think I've not been talking about this calendar. Then if you want to see overview of that particular asset, you click there. You can see what they're talking about. Euro USD, if it's strong or weak, its performance, strength, or go back to the chart, and that's the chart. And this is info on it if you want more information on that. So that is on that. Then there's what we know as the profits calendar. The profit calendar. So let me still take you guys there so you can have a look on it. So this is it. We have economy calendar, then we have profit calculator. Sorry, it was profit calculator I wanted to talk about. So you can come here and calculate what you want to these assets, so you know how you can reach 1% of your account. Let me click it so you can have an eye on it. This video is actually long. Now here on the profit calculator is asking you, do you want to place this trade on MT4, or you want to place on MT5, or you want to place on OctaTrader? So what I'll do is that I'll say I want to place it on OctaTrader. I'm trading Euro USD. If it is not Euro USD, it asks you what do you want to trade. You change to what you want to trade. You see now that I click this particular place, I click this particular arrow, and it's give me access that I can choose any other asset I want to trade. So I said, okay, what I'm trading, okay, let me choose XAU USD, for example. XAU USD. Now why I choose that one is that it's not there. So XAU USD, now it has come up. So the currency is dollar. So that's what I'm actually trading. That's the currency that is there, is dollar. Now period 1 order, then lot size, I'm using 0.01. I'm using 0.01, 0.01 for example. Let me just use that. Why I'm using 0.01 is so that you guys can okay, let's say I'm using 0.1. That's actually big. All right, fine. So if I'm using 0.1, then what's the account? Yes, that's it. Now the next thing is they're going to ask you why you opening and why you closing. So this is going to be where you're entering the market and where you're going to close. This is where you're entering the market and where you're going to close. Then are you buying or you're selling? So if you're actually buying, you put it. If you're selling, you put it. You understand now? So right now you go and check where you want to enter the market. That's where you're going to put here. That's where you're going to put here. Where you're going to close the market, that's where you're going to put here. So let's let's assume that these are the places. Let's just assume that these are the places. Are you buying or you're selling? I said I'm buying. So I'll now ask you to calculate. If I click calculate now, it's going to give me the ratio that if this trade goes this way, I am going to run losses of $2 or $2.8. You understand? By the way, you need to go to your chart and check the correct price of where you're going to enter and where you're going to close. Note that this one I've not done that. So that's why. But he said I'm going to run losses. But imagine if it was sell. If it was sell, I'll be on profit of that $2. So I now said calculate. Since it was on sell, so I was on profit. I'm on profit of $2. So this is profit calculator. You can use it and calculate and know the percentage of what you're risking. It will tell you exact amount you're going to lose or you're going to gain. So you now see, am I willing to risk this amount or not? So this is your stop loss. This particular close price is your stop loss. This particular now is your stop loss or your take profit. Now if you want to calculate how much you're going to make, this close price is going to be where your take profit is. If you're going to calculate how much risk you're going to take, this particular close price is going to be your stop loss, while the open price is where you're entering the market. The entry point is the open price. Now the lot size is the trade volume. That's the trade volume. Now period in a day, how many order are you taking? If you're taking 5 order, you can now tell him 5. If you're taking 1, you can tell him 1. So if it is 5, you now put 5 in this place. So while it's calculating, it's going to calculate it 5 times. So you can see now, it's going to calculate it 5 times and tell you, okay, pay order, this is what is going to happen on you. So I advise you guys, you go through it carefully and adjust it. You get what you want. So that's on that one. I just think of adding that to this video for those of you that are struggling on using it. Now MT5 is good, TradingView is actually good. I do not condemn it, but for simplicity's sake, I advise people that are just starting to start with OctaTrader for now. While you are starting, understand how to use these lines, how to use all these things first while you are starting, so that when you move over to TradingView, it will be a little bit easier. At least you have a foundation. But a person that is familiar with TradingView and MT5 can just forget about OctaTrader and continue with MT5. This is the straight message. So I am not telling you that OctaTrader is better, but I am telling you that OctaTrader is simpler because it does not have everything that TradingView has. You know, too much of everything leads to confusion. I hope you understand that. When information is overloaded, TradingView is highly overloaded with valuable information, good information. But Octa have just filtered few things that they think you can use to start or you need. Yes, they think you need. So that doesn't take you out from going to TradingView to also use it. But for simplicity's sake, start with OctaTrader for now. Once you master how to use those lines and pick all those things, you can go back to TradingView.